12 Notes Podcast. Today we're doing a little something different. We got Receipt back in here.
What up?
We got PG Spills, Page Spills. And then we got Evan over here.
Yo.
The homie Evan. Portrait
on the side. So yeah, we're just gonna, I guess, talk hip hop, right? Talk some music shit. You guys want to start off with the Kendrick topic?
So I think the topic is, or the question is.
The thing is that if we start on the Kendrick, this might just be the Kendrick podcast, bro.
Nah, I think we can wrap it up.
No, yeah.
Alright, go for it.
We'll be like a couple minutes on the topic.
Kendrick heavy, bro. I have his whole discography.
Alright, so let's talk about it.
Okay.
So,
What's the thing? Favorite Kendrick album?
yeah, but I think also the topic is a lot of people think that Kendrick is like overrated.
Overrated.
They don't really fuck with Kendrick.
Yeah.
So what y'all
He
think?
hasn't dropped for a while. That's the only reason why. But I mean, that last project was crazy. The Damn album.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
You fuck with Damn or no?
I like them, yeah. The thing is about Kendrick was gonna be, I think, great with him is longevity. Like Kendrick's not something that's gonna be like, yeah, when he drops, it's hype for like a good year, like the album, but then he takes forever to drop, so it kind of dies down. But I think when it's all said and done, like 50 years from now, 80 years from now, like when like hip hop's already like super old, and hip hop's already 100 years old and shit.
He's
I
gonna
feel like-
stand the test of time.
Yeah, I feel like his albums are gonna be fucking dope.
Well, I believe Good Kid, Mad City is still on the top 100 charts right now, and that shit came out 2012.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's already proven that he's
I mean, the
gonna.
last thing I heard him on was on that shit with Baby King. What
Yeah.
he said.
It's his cousin.
I think he was trolling though, right?
The
Dude,
top,
what did
top
he
of the
say?
mountain.
What did he say?
What did he say?
Top of the mountain.
Yeah,
Top of the mountain. All up.
Brother.
What does that mean though? What is he implying by that?
Dude, the thing
What?
is, he's Oklahoma. What do you mean by that? By his name change? What do you mean? What'd you guys say? Because he did change his name. I don't know if
You're talking about a certain song?
Oh, the last thing I heard him on was on that Baby King song, Top of the Morning, Top of the
Yeah.
Morning, and it seemed like he wasn't even trying. Like he was like,
Yeah.
Like he's
he
trolling.
was trolling.
Oh.
Yeah.
that was like, I think that was just like, I think that was on purpose for sure. Because we all know he could rap, you know? It's
Yeah.
not like he all of
He's
a
a
sudden.
trendsetter. He's a for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the fact that Dr. Dre got a hold of him made everything different. I think once Dre gets a hold of you, it's like
What do you mean, like Dre's holding him back?
no. I'm saying the opposite. I'm saying like, fool. Once
Dre signed him.
Once someone gets to Dre, like it's over, bro. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Dre makes fucking
So recently-
mega superstars.
Recently in Nardwar, J. Cole got interviewed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He
I
said-
seen it.
And that fool Nardwar asked, like, is it true that J. Cole put him on to Dr. Dre? And he said it was true. And the thing is that Dr. Dre, he's always looking for people, especially people in the area, SoCal and shit.
Especially from Compton, like he's.
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like that Good Kid, Mad City, bro. Like that shit reminded me of like a Dr. Dre 2001. Like
That's
with
mostly
with
Dre, though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But with the whole storyline, with like albums that had like a whole beginning storyline.
I don't know if
It had
Dre-
his mom and his dad were like throughout.
In the middle
I don't know
of-
if it was really his parents, but
It was.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
even
It was.
doper.
The phone calls and everything,
Yeah.
like the voicemails, yeah.
But all of that, the Shireen, like Sharice, or I think
Yeah,
that's-
the thing is that all those are actual people that he knows in his life,
right.
that he knows in real life and shit. Like that song, "Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst."
Yeah.
Like, it's a song about a guy, you know, who he was really close to, and like his little brother died, and then he also. It was about a guy that he's like, sing about me when I die. If I ever die,
Right.
just like write a rap about me, you know.
Oh yeah.
And then it's about that. And it's about like this prostitute from his first album. That's why I fuck with it,
Yeah.
dude.
You know,
'Cause he
it
connects
kind of
to
gives,
Section
and
80.
it kind of gives you like a Tupac vibe where his like poetic justice, right? Like just like the way that he like this was really is a poet though. Like the way he raps, it's like poetic, you know.
Yeah.
And like I feel like I relate to it a lot, fool, because I feel like Kendrick is like he's a good kid in a mad city. Like I grew up in a gangster ass
Yeah.
neighborhood, and,
Yeah.
and I'm not from a hood, you know.
Yeah.
But I grew up in that environment.
Yes, you can
know,
relate
so
to
I'm
that
a hood
shit.
kid, but exactly, I'm a good kid in the mad city, and like I feel like I was always smarter than everyone else. Like I felt like I was always on point, and
Yeah.
it's like I just relate to it 100%. When I hear "Good Kid, Mad City," it's just like, damn, this just takes me back to when I was a
And
kid
it feels West Coast too.
in a mad city.
Especially since we're here, since we're from LA and shit, from the Valley and shit. We know what Valley West Coast music sounds like.
Yeah.
So when we hear Good Kid, Mad City, that shit screams LA, you know, like straight up.
Yeah.
That's what I fuck with it.
Would you consider Kendrick your favorite TDE member?
Fuck.
I like J Rock.
J Rock go crazy.
I like J Rock too, but I like Schoolboy Oxymoron. That album
Schoolboy's
was
hard
just
too.
like,
I'm a big Absol fan too.
Absol
was dope too.
Yeah, Absol.
They're all dope.
Oh, they're all dope.
Yeah, I like Absol because, you know, he does a lot of the, not ghostwriting, but because he's really close. He's not just like a nobody to these other TDE members.
For sure.
They're like fucking close.
Yeah.
Like they were even before TDE was a thing. They're probably kicking it.
Even Isaiah Rashad is dope.
Yeah, but like I feel like
He's like an OG member.
when Kendrick's writing his album, and when Schoolboy's writing his album, and J Rock's writing his album, I feel like Absol's in the studio with them. I feel like he's always putting in input, just
Like-
because he's homies and Absol's that smart. I feel like he's the
Bro, he's
Probably the smartest
yeah,
one of all of them.
and he's the only one that does like he's done a rap battle for like
All versus Daylight, right?
Yeah.
I just feel like
that
he's
shit
like,
was a dope ass like
he's
his
like
structure.
the guy behind the
of, like,
curtains.
writing.
He likes to be that kind of guy, and that's why
Yeah.
he's stayed underground for forever.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, those fools are on the top for a reason.
But I mean, like we said, we all know like how good he is and his talent. So I don't think he's really tripping on trying to be the top guy and everything.
That's what I like about him too, is that he's like an Eminem, where he's like he doesn't care about being in the public eye, like
Yeah.
you know, like he just comes in, drops the album, and then bounces, goes back into like isolation. It feels like.
Yeah.
Nah, I feel yeah, but I feel like he doesn't do it on purpose. I feel like he doesn't just leave to leave. I feel like he leaves because he doesn't want to write an album that doesn't really do anything. I feel like he needs to actually go out and figure out what that next album is gonna be. You know?
Right.
So he doesn't even know.
So we all
Which is
saying
crazy.
Good Kid, Mad City is his best album.
I think.
Shit, I think Timber
He
Butterfly.
thinks
is
you
the
think
best one.
Damn is right?
Damn,
Or
it's
what-
crazy.
Yeah, damn, it's crazy, but
It's-
it's like special in its own way.
He was on
Pimp a Butterfly too. That shit is crazy.
yeah, he was on Big Boy, and they asked him, "What's your favorite album?" He said, "Damn."
Did he?
Yeah, because it's
Damn's
more
a dope album.
it's the most well-rounded album that he has, and he has like bangers on
It's good
there.
ass song. He has good ass songs.
Yeah,
What's your favorite album by him?
Probably Timber Butterfly, bro.
Pimp a Butterfly.
Just because coming from like a producer's aspect, it's like one of the most ambitious sounding one. Like Good Kid, Mad City, we kind of like if you listen to the beats in Good Kid, Mad City, they're fucking dope ass beats. But we've heard sounds like that already before,
Yeah,
and we've heard beats like that already before. But when you hear like Damn too, you kind of hear like a little bit, you know, we kind of already know what's gonna sound like. But to Butterfly, I feel like fuck, bro, he was going all over the place with the way he
Yeah.
was rapping over just jazz music.
yeah,
It wasn't even like there was I think a song where there was no it was a drums, but there was no snares, no bass. It's just all like
right.
the cymbal
Yeah,
and like a fucking those big ass basses
Uh-huh.
and like a trumpet and a saxophone.
That's hard.
And he's rapping over that, you know, like
Oh, yeah.
I think that's crazy.
It's like a
man.
one of a kind sounding album, right?
yeah.
I think so,
Like
man.
there's no other like albums that.
I ain't gonna
sound-
lie. When I first heard it, I wasn't feeling it. I was like,
me
this is
neither.
too.
Nah, me too.
It's too jazz. Like it's not hip hop enough.
Yeah.
But over time, like I just grew to appreciate it.
It's crazy how some music is like that, right?
Yeah.
Where you listen to the album like one time and you're like, no,
Yeah.
isn't that good?
Yeah.
That's how it is, bro. It's like
Yeah.
it depends. I think it depends on how you're feeling that day. Like if you're not in the mood
That's
for
true.
that music that
That's
day, and you don't like it, you're not gonna like it. But one day, if you're in that mood for whatever reason you are, then you listen to that shit, you might like it. You know.
Yeah.
But
Nah,
I
yeah,
feel
that's
you.
true.
But do I like all of them? Have you guys ever heard like his old shit, like before
Like
even
Section
before
80?
before Section 80,
Like,
even before like overly
Overly
dedicated,
Dedicated?
EP.
yeah, cause like I said, I like
When he was
J-Rock.
K-Dot.
When he was going by
Yeah.
K-Dot.
Yeah.
I like when I said I like
What do you think?
J-Rock
Yeah,
best. I used to listen to J-Rock's old mixtapes, and K-Dot was like all over those shits and just rapping.
yeah,
And honestly, I wasn't really that impressed on his earlier work
yeah.
when he was K-Dot. He kind of just sounded like another LA rapper.
Yeah, he was trying to be like other. Yeah,
Yeah. But
he's being crowd pleaser for sure.
when Overly Dedicated came out, like that's when
Started
everything
doing his thing.
changed.
I
Yeah.
feel you, yeah, dude. 'cause
And you see the progression as it, as he got older.
Yeah.
I feel you. Like one day when we go, if we ever go to Amoeba together, I'll show you guys. Amoeba has like bootlegs, like
Let's go,
CDs, and like they have like old EPs and like they have like so I have this Kendrick CD called like C4. It's called C4, and it's basically a bunch of Lil Wayne instrumentals and Kendrick freestyling over that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he put it on a CD and he was slinging down the streets with TDE.
Yeah.
And dude, they had some of those copies at the Amoeba. I picked one up. It was like $6.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then they had some other ones too, some other Kendrick shit like mixtapes that he was just slinging. I guess I don't know if they're copies that they made like the employees or they're like copies that someone just found because they were in LA. Dude, someone could easily just throw them away.
No, yeah.
You know,
and a lot of people used to do that back in the day, like.
Yeah, they do the
To
has like
just
the
make,
plastic
like, the-
sleeves
yeah.
with the photo slipped in it and shit. Yeah,
At
straight
that
up
time?
bootleg shit.
Hey, with that being said, what would be a dope versus against Kendrick?
Oh, that's a good one.
Like Cole or some shit?
For sure, Drake.
I think it would have to
Think
be.
Drake?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't think Drake.
I think Cole.
Like
I
not
think Cole.
lyrically, but like when I think with verses, it comes to how hard of a banger, like how popular the song.
No, I think J. Cole is the
J.
perfect
Cole,
matchup.
Kendrick.
Yeah.
I think because look, I don't know if you guys seen Fabulous versus Jadakiss. On paper, Fabulous has way more hits and is way more popular.
Right.
But Jadakiss came in there with the strategy.
street
He's
bangers.
gonna spit all his hardest verses, and Jadakiss won.
Yeah.
So when I say if you go Kendrick versus Drake, I don't think Drake is a like good enough MC if Kendrick is just gonna come in and just
Yeah.
like out rap him.
Wait, are you talking
Yeah.
about like verses and the
Yeah, because it's because
Like
of
the
the
actual
structure
verses,
of the verses.
like the
That's why he's
Apple
saying.
shit?
Yeah.
No, it's not
Oh,
the
like,
Apple.
like the DMX versus
Yeah, like
Snoop
shit?
Dogg,
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
like
Oh,
in
okay.
in that certain he's saying in that certain like scenario,
Oh,
you
for
have to
sure.
be coming with like
Yeah, I feel you. No, you're right.
A certain
With
vibe.
Kendrick, then I don't know, man. The thing is, like Kendrick also has like top 40 hits. He has this conscious hard shit
Yeah.
where he blows your mind.
Yeah,
that's why and J
Yeah.
and J Cole has a shitload of those too.
And,
That's
and
why-
he also
that's why
has
that
songs
would
where
be a good
like
matchup, right?
like humble,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
humble or loyalty,
Humble.
yeah.
element. All those songs are like were on the
All
radio.
in the same
That's all
album.
the damn
Yeah.
yeah. Damn, that is a
But
good album.
on or all right, it would be all right for to
Yeah.
Butterfly.
King Kunta.
Yeah, or yeah, Good Kid would be. Yeah, it would be good.
It'll be
Kid,
like
Mad
the top
City.
20 versus top 20 J Cole.
It'd be the
Right?
swimming pools, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
swimming pools.
So like all
Based
those
don't kill
songs,
vibe. Based don't kill my
like
vibe.
Kendrick has always had that
Money trees.
pop mentality too, and
Backseat
he's also had
freestyle.
that like conscious rap.
That's what
mentality.
makes him like special, I
yeah,
guess.
makes him
'cause
P.O.P.
he can
Hold me down.
He could all yeah.
P.O.P.
he can hit you with the hits, but
You remember
also
that show?
with the conscious
Yeah,
music.
he hits you with that real shit
Yeah.
right away, dude.
And
Yeah, you don't see a lot of that and a lot of artists anymore. Cause Drake, I haven't heard Drake do some real shit like ever, man.
Right.
So, like,
I don't really listen to Drake, so I couldn't tell you. Like,
What do you think about? Remember when Kendrick had that Control verse?
and called out everybody.
That shit was crazy, right?
that shit
Yeah.
was dope. I thought that shit was dope. I think that should be happening all the time. People should be not beefing with each other, but,
But
like
just like competitive.
the competition should be
yeah.
like high all the time. I feel.
That's true.
Yeah. Not
That's
like
true.
it doesn't even have to be like fuck you beef. It can just be like
Motivational
bro,
beef.
come on, like how come we're not like pushing each other? Kind of
Exactly.
beef, you know?
I think as they get older, these artists that we're talking about, they just become wise and they're not even like
Trying to be
on that time, you know. Like,
I think Kendrick is still.
Yeah, like
Kendrick still cares about hip hop.
Still
That's why.
If you listen to like that one with the Baby King,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
he said
shit.
smoking on your top 5 and shit, some shit like that. So he's still like,
He wants to be.
yeah, he's still
Hey,
competitive.
how long has it been since he dropped them? What was his last project?
2016.
Yeah,
He's gonna drop something
2016 was
soon.
down. No,
He's-
2018.
nah,
No, 2016.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is he the best artist in the West Coast?
Let's check it. Back.
Best artist?
Yeah.
I'd say.
I think he's probably the best artist in rap right now, in my opinion.
What do you think, Paige?
Just because of all this.
What?
Is he the
shit
best
he does.
artist in the West?
In the West?
Yeah.
Nah, man, there's too many good shit out. You got 03, you got Draco, you got too many people.
But like, I think he's definitely the one
that
of the
just been
most
putting in
creative,
my
bro.
work, bro. Like, what
But
happened?
not on his level.
Yeah.
I don't know. What I hear in the streets more right
Yeah,
now.
you're talking about like in the streets, huh?
But that's
Yeah.
like for
We're
Yeah.
talking about
And
in
us.
the whole West.
we're talking.
Commercial?
Yeah, I mean you
Like
can
more
say
rec-
commercial,
He's
but
that Kendrick's pushing. He's elevating the hip hop.
I mean, Roddy
Meta
Rich.
and
Roddy
shit.
Rich is on fire too.
yeah, Roddy Richards.
You guys like his,
True.
his newest album?
I haven't heard it,
I ain't even heard
See, you guys talking that shit, but you
Who?
didn't even-
Is who?
but based
Roddy
off the
Ricch.
last album,
Roddy
He's
Rich,
dope.
the new album. I heard shit was whack.
Yeah.
but
I
the
heard
old
it.
album was.
He even said
heard
it
it.
himself. It was
I
whack.
didn't really like it, and I mean, you don't really hear it bumping in the streets like the last one.
That
It's going
bro.
crazy.
Man, I hear 03 y'all on these streets.
So that was busted, bro.
No, brother. That's exactly like that shit still living. Like,
No, that's true. But I'm saying like, what's popping in the charts? Like, who's representing the West
I
right
mean,
now?
Kendrick hasn't even been out, so what's the difference?
But
He
he
doesn't-
That's
he hasn't
true.
done shit. That's the only thing.
Yeah,
but
so-
what he does,
So who is the biggest artist?
what
in
he
the
does
West,
is
then?
it's like a shockwave, bro. Like he shakes.
When his album drops, everything is stopping.
Facts. No,
So,
facts. I agree.
and it's coming this year.
And that's what's been trending like
No, I
for
agree.
the past 14 days straight. If you go on Twitter, you always see Kendrick Lamar there trending for no reason.
I think more the question is who do we think is like more like a face of LA?
There's just so much LA,
Probably
a lot of
Snoop Dogg,
good LA
bro.
music
I
right
think
now. A
Snoop
lot of
Dogg.
LA
It's probably
artists.
Snoop Dogg or Ice Cube.
Because I think
paved the way, bro.
Nipsey was
Facts.
during
Yeah.
the time like
I don't think so.
Nipsey
to
was for a
me
little bit. I
like
think it was for a bit.
to me like that was during that time like
After
before
he
he
died,
died.
he definitely became a face of LA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for
I don't
even
think
before,
when-
Nah,
I remember seeing his shit. And I was like, yo, this is some fucking
No,
LA
yeah.
shit right here.
No, I was following his shit
Yeah.
for a long time.
Yeah.
So
But
to
the
me
world wasn't.
he was my favorite rapper when he died, which was like the saddest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that sucks, man.
Yeah.
I think Victory Lap was the album of the year when it
Yeah,
came
for
out.
sure. And because he had been talking about Victory Lap his
So
whole
long,
career.
Yeah.
Since he came out, like you could see interviews
Yeah.
of him in
Bro,
2010, bro. Like
you can put this as like
worked
that
his whole
shit.
life for
'Cause
this
if you think
album.
about it, dude. The meaning of the album is finally, taking that victory.
Yeah.
lap.
Yeah.
And then he fucking dies. Like he didn't even get to live to get the Grammy, right?
Right.
No,
Because
yeah.
someone received it for him, right? Like his girlfriend received it for him.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The Grammy. So like that's crazy, dude. And like think about it. You know who else that happened to? This is not even like rap related, but David Bowie, dude. Like a crazy rock star legend. That fool had this album called Black Star,
Mhm.
and it was the whole album. Not the whole album, but a lot of the album was about dying and about to die. And then he put the album out, and he died right away.
Yeah.
So it's like it's just some of those myths that like damn, that's kind of, they kind of already, not like foresaw it, but their instincts knew to put that out because
Yeah.
I guess
That's
because
crazy.
time was coming up and he
Oh,
didn't
for
know.
sure.
And I was
No,
like,
yeah.
damn, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah. It's kind of like Pac. Like
Yeah.
for some reason he always knew he was gonna die.
You're ready to die. You got
Like the
all this
people
shit.
that
Bro,
talk
it's
about
because-
dying,
because
right?
He survived death once when he got shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. He should have died right there, but he didn't. He lived all those bullets.
Yeah.
He got shot how many times? Like 4 or
I
5
think
times?
4 or 5 times.
5 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even like Mac Miller, like wasn't his like last album called Circles? You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Like,
it's just so sad how all these rappers are dying, bro. Like Draco just died, Young Dolph just died, like
Yeah.
And their own turf too. Fool.
in their own cities, you know.
Yeah.
And their own turf, literally. That's crazy, man. That's because the thing is that you still have enemies in your own turf. Bro. So,
But it's not even like also the enemies is people that like. Fool, these people that are coming from your same hood are looking at you doing something that they wish they could be doing, getting money, like, you know, like
Wayne
they're
the
still
same shit,
struggling,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Like they're looking at you, like, you know, like kind of like with the Nipsey thing, like he was still pulling up to like, you know, right there, and
But
like
what did that fool gain out of that? That fool didn't gain shit, you know.
that's what I mean. It got him killed, like unfortunately, you know.
He was trying.
But he was trying. But I mean, that's the thing is that you could try, bro. But at the end of the day, there's someone looking at you and being like, "Fuck that guy," just because he's doing what I can't do. You know?
Yeah, that's what makes it so sad.
Yeah.
But he was trying to do better.
Yeah. But he's trying to
to make his
these people are
neighborhood-
all these people.
Yeah.
Dolph, they're all trying to help their city, trying to give back.
Oh,
That's
for
what
reals, man.
that's what every rapper wants to do, bro.
Yeah.
Every rapper wants to give back to where they came from and just like, you know, they just want their city to like ride for them. And it's like their own homies are the one, not homies, but their own like people from their own like area.
It's almost like an unwritten rule, you know, for like rappers. I feel I'm not a rapper, but I feel like it's an unwritten rule as an artist to like always get back to your city
Right.
if you make it big, you know,
Yeah.
like you
Right.
owe it because you got inspiration from where you're from.
for sure.
Yeah.
If
For
you didn't
sure.
go through all that shit that you went through in your city,
No,
you wouldn't be where you be at.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, yeah, for sure.
And just try not to be a sellout.
yeah, it's
Like
crazy.
you
Bro.
get money and leave the hood and never go back. Like
What's the name of that one fool from New York? The fool that died in Beverly Hills.
Pop Smoke.
Pop Smoke.
Pop
Yeah.
Smoke,
Yeah.
yeah. That's another
You guys
one.
hear about that case and shit?
No, I haven't heard
Like a home invasion,
anything. Yeah, it was a home invasion.
Dude, that shit's crazy. But like they updated it a little bit, like a couple years after, I think. What? So like the fools that invaded were some 16-year-olds.
Oh yeah, I think I seen that.
They went in and shit, and then they stole his rollie,
Yeah.
and then they sold that shit for like 10K only, and then he died. He basically died for 10K. They sold that shit to like I don't know where, to like a pawn or something.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then they got 10K out of it. They were only out for like I think 2 of them got caught like within a month, and 1 of them got caught like within a year. But for only for
That's
10K,
crazy.
all that shit, dude, you can
Oh,
make
yeah.
10K in like a minimum wage job in like
6 months.
4 months.
Oh yeah.
Now those are doing life for something that they could have done in 4 months.
Some fools will
You
kill.
get me? Like it's like crazy
Other
for
fools will
10K,
kill for
bro.
less,
I
fool.
think Young
People will
Dolph's
kill
killer
for less.
was like 17 as well. Like some youngsters.
It's just not worth it, bro. Just make money the fucking.
Hey, this new
hardcore way,
generation of
you
kids
want
are,
people,
are
yeah.
crazy, fool too.
Huh?
The new generation of kids are crazy.
Yeah, I believe it.
I feel like you can't underestimate these
Yeah.
young ass kids.
Dude.
They're wild out here.
How do you guys feel that we're like the last generation to have that bridge between old school analog technology to
Yeah.
digital
Yeah.
internet?
We're in the perfect.
Like, we're the
in the
bridge.
perfect generation.
Because I remember,
Bro.
I remember when my dad had beepers, bro.
Nah, yeah, I had a beeper too.
You had a beeper when you were small. How
I
old
was
were you?
still already like, it was in the later stages of the beepers. So like there was already phones out, but I remember I had one for a bit, you know, and my mom would text me like 911 when it was an emergency and shit
What the
with the
hell?
number, cause it would show the number and then you could just write like a 911 or something.
Yeah.
I had the Nextel beepers. You know, you had to. Like if you had a Nextel and I had a Nextel, we could walk
Oh,
and talk to each
the
other.
yeah
The
the
chirp.
Oh,
the
yeah,
chirp.
Yeah.
That shit was dope.
Yeah, I had
Fool,
that.
remember the sidekicks?
I always wanted one of those. I got those all late, bro.
Fool, I remember one
I
time.
got those when they were touchscreen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted one when they weren't touchscreen. Those were fucking the shit, bro.
No, yeah. those
You know
shit
what's
was
dope though? Like, you can go back to a song somewhere and they talking about the shit.
No, yeah.
Like talking about
Yeah.
beepers, talking about sidekicks.
Yeah, yeah.
Talking about,
Just like DJ Quick. And we're just kicking back playing on some PS2.
right.
My son, like when I first showed my son, when I first showed my son that song, fool, I was playing it in the whip. And then he was like, damn, PS2? He's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, that's what they were playing back then at that time.
Yeah.
He's like, why weren't they playing PS5? I'm like, well, there wasn't PS5 in that song.
Yeah.
And then he's like, yeah, you should put PS5 in one of your
Oh
songs.
damn.
So I'm gonna have to do it.
Some of those games are expensive.
Captures the moment.
No, yeah.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Shit, I remember having a
Dreamcast.
PSP. The PSP was hard as fuck.
For real.
Yeah.
bro.
That's what I would listen to a lot of my music, bro.
I had like
Me
music
too.
videos on that shit already.
Fool, I had the Chronic 2001 tour, Up in Smoke tour, on my PSP, fool. I like the actual, like,
The Lion.
yeah, I bought the actual, like, PSP version of it or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
There was actually a disc.
I
for that?
found that shit at Virgin Mobile, the one in Burbank when it was still Virgin, like, remember that? It was that Virgin Mobile, like, CD store. Yeah. That shit was
That's
dope.
crazy,
I used to
bro.
watch that shit all the time.
Yo, that shit in the box right now is probably worth some money, bro.
I know, I don't have it no more.
It's crazy.
Damn, it's crazy how those things just get lost in the mist. Like, you don't even think of, like, where did that shit go? Because I don't be saving shit like that.
Yeah,
Phones kind of took over that whole shit.
that's why I started buying vinyls, bro, because that's something that I want to be able to give my kids in the future. Be like, oh, this is all the shit I would listen to, bro. Like, this is
No,
my
yeah,
this is
that's
my
dope.
diary of music, you know.
Yeah.
Because I buy music based off of what I'm listening to in the moment, you know. Because I don't just buy. When I go to Amoeba, the record store, they sell new shit too. Shit that just came out this week
Yeah.
on vinyl. If they
Yeah.
press it on vinyl.
Yeah.
So like if I'm looking forward to an artist shit, I buy that shit on vinyl sometimes. If it's
Yeah.
like really crazy, 'cause that shit be expensive. So
That's dope.
like if it's dope, I buy it. So like if it's like a certain time happening, I want like my future generations to be like, damn, like this is like all 2000s, 2010s, 2020s.
Yeah.
You know, I
Vinyl,
even have like older shit too, but
Shit was like fossils. At that point.
yeah.
but vinyl made a comeback like
No, it
crazy.
did, dude. It definitely did. You should definitely check out Amoeba. It'd be sick.
Yeah, I went to a spot right here in Burbank.
Break beat.
I don't
PD
know.
only likes to go to the Valley
Oh,
store.
you went to Backside? Backside Records right there next to Burbank Mall?
No, there's one on Ventura. That's the one you're saying? The one on Ventura?
Nah, it was on Magnolia.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, they had just a bunch of rock and like
Yeah.
jazz. I was like,
Nah,
where's
go
the
to
hip
Amoeba,
hop?
bro. You'll find some underground shit, bro.
Yeah.
Fool, you gotta
How can
sample
you
the jazz and make it into hip
I
hop.
know, but I wasn't there for that at the time. I was
Oh.
there.
Your mind wasn't there?
I was looking for some
Bro,
hip hop.
you have the right
records.
Push
speakers,
up,
too.
bro.
Pop some rock shit?
Nah, I didn't.
Bro, look, what kind of speakers are those?
Which ones?
The one that they, with those cables, those.
I think Polk.
Bro, those are some badass speakers, dude. Yeah, that kind of, you say you have that kind of your vinyl player?
Yeah, the vinyl, the TV. That's my whole home entertainment.
That's the 12 Notes podcast setup. Fool.
This is sick.
That's what we got.
Hey, y'all heard the new Gunna album?
Nah, it came out.
Yeah, come on.
I started
Nah.
playing it, but
Crazy on that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck with that shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Who's on
Nah,
the production?
I don't know. That
You
shit
don't know.
bang. That shit was just.
Like, you know what?
I
You
think
guys-
it was for sure Wheezy. Like, for sure, like, majority was Wheezy for sure.
Lil
Who's your
Wayne?
favorite rapper that's out right now? That's like
New?
new.
Like how
Like
new?
Gunna, like those type of guys.
That was not that new like that. Gunna?
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
like,
Like how new we talking?
like his. From
His
him and
name.
on.
Lil Baby for sure.
Yeah, little baby.
Lil Baby?
Lil Baby.
Auto-tune rappers?
Like if that from that
I don't know.
I don't know. From that generation.
I like West Side Boogie. But like
Oh, yeah,
how,
that's what
oh, West Side Boogie hard as fuck.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a dope
You so
song.
So like how new we talking?
Have you heard of West Side Boogie?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
I have heard that fool
That's
before.
dope,
Show
too.
me that fool.
I like Blast right now too,
Yeah.
and he ain't even really hip hop, is he?
Yeah.
I really like that fool Conway the Machine.
Nah, he is.
Oh yeah.
Some new food coming up.
Yeah.
I heard some of his shit.
Oh yeah, he's from Griselda.
Yeah, that fool's crazy,
Yeah.
man.
No, yeah,
No, man,
no,
I
yeah,
heard-
he has a new album. I heard that new album too.
He's one of the dopest.
I think
That
he said
was
he's
good.
retiring. I think he said he's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw some shit like that.
That sucks.
Yeah,
For real?
yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I fucks with Shorty too. Shorty. Go hard.
Shorty's crazy.
Shorty.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Conway's my favorite from Griselda.
That was dope,
Nah,
dude.
Benny the Butcher.
Yeah, like Benny.
Yeah, his,
I like
He
Power.
got a pain game, man.
Yeah.
West Side Gun too.
West Side Gun, his voice is crazy.
Yeah, West Side Gun.
Oh yeah,
that
for
is-
dope.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
fool
for
style
dope.
is just his
Yeah.
Like, it's dope. Griselda's dope, man. They have a fucking crazy ass group. I'm surprised they're not like bigger, like fucking.
Bro, their
huge.
merch, I think they sell their merch like expensive as hell. Like a hoodie's like 150,
Yeah.
$200.
And they buy it too.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
believe it, man.
That's dope because it makes it more like. It feels quality when you buy it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
If
I
you
feel
got
like
the
I feel like they don't. I hope they don't buy cheap shit. I hope they buy at least good shit because they're definitely making a profit. They're selling it for $200.
Right.
Cause you can still
As long
Yeah.
as it looks dope too. Does it look dope?
like I said, I hope,
For sure.
yeah, like in
That
LA,
sounds like-
in LA too, for like music artists, it's kind of easy. Not easy, but you just gotta do your research, do your homework, find. Like recently for a homie, we found out to make like a premium hoodie, vintage washed, and like the tag was even like crazy, bro. But like the material looked like very like washed out and shit. It's for music, and he said that for music they would give artists like discounts and shit like that.
Mm.
But basically, it was like $24 to make a hoodie.
Just to make it.
Yeah, like a good ass hoodie. Yeah, and like they sell it for like what? How much you say? How much did you say they sell it for the hoodie?
Like $100, he said? Oh, 150? Griselda?
Yeah. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
This is good.
How much did they sell those hoodies for? You said it was a merch.
Oh, like Griselda?
Yeah, all those ones.
Like two bills, 150
Fuck.
for a hoodie and shit.
Man.
This shit's hard. Like, I think they have some shit with like Hitler. I remember this some shit with Hitler. That shit like the design looked ridiculous. Like,
Where does the name Griselda come from? Is it from Griselda Blanco?
I don't know.
Do you know?
you know, like that shit gives me like some Egyptian vibes, huh? Like some Egyptian.
Cause she's like a
shit.
drug queen pen,
Yeah.
Probably.
right?
Yeah. I don't know though.
Yeah.
Um,
I know like a rap, like a chick artist at first. Whatever that name.
do you guys like the new Russ?
Oh, the Chomp too?
Chomp too.
Bro, that shit's classic.
You fuck with Russ?
Russ?
Yeah.
I've only heard that song. Who knows what?
What they want?
No, who knows what with Absol.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the one with Tigger too.
Yeah.
The Rap City shit. They did a video Rap City.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the first time I ever heard of Russ. That fool has the same thing that I do, the two different colored eyes.
Oh yeah.
I
he
have the
does.
same thing on my eye.
You do? You
Yeah.
have two different. What two colors?
Green. Half of this eye is green.
And the other one brown?
And the other half is brown and then this eye is brown. Like the whole eye is brown. They just have like little shit's weird, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, someone told me like you have the same thing as Russ, and I was like, who's Russ? And they're like some rapper, you should check him out. And I actually did. I actually just went on Spotify and I listened to the shit. I saw he has to do with Absol.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I fuck with Absol. And I clicked on it. It's pretty dope.
No, yeah.
He's
this-
Italian?
This who, yeah.
It's
Italian?
Italian American.
Well, he just dropped some classic shit. I think so.
He's on beats, huh?
He makes.
He makes some
Yeah,
beats,
he's
though.
on
Yeah,
But this
I
new
think that's
one,
dope, man.
this new project, he didn't do
Yeah,
much.
let me
I wish
pull
more
up-
artists did that, man.
Let me pull up the features he
it's
had
not
on
easy.
Chomp too, bro.
He basically did an album. This last album he did with like his like whoever he thought was like his
The best lyricist, bro. Like, look,
Oh, like his guest, like his dreams.
his dream fucking
he had
feature.
Ransom. Ransom, he had Papoose. He had West Side Gun and Styles P on the same track.
Mm-hmm.
Big Crit with Snoop
Big
Dogg on the
Crit,
same
yeah.
track. He had Jay Electronica. He had Joey Badass.
Damn.
If I'm
Big
not
Sean.
mistaken, West Side Boogie. He had Conway the Machine. He had Sci-Hi the Prince with Lloyd Banks on the
Yeah.
same motherfucking
That's
track.
crazy.
What?
Yup.
That's
And then
not
the
crazy
producers were
features.
like DJ Premier, Ninth Wonder, all
But
this
I
crazy
think
shit.
Sci-Hi the Prince is also a producer too.
Sci-Hi the Prince is with Kanye. He's
Bro,
his
he even
ghostwriter.
had a song with the game
Yeah, he's
on
like a
it.
producer for
Yeah.
that.
He's a ghostwriter for them.
Fool, he had a song with the game.
Damn.
Yup.
So the only thing I didn't like about the album,
Jada Kiss was on it.
Bad.
I gotta check it out. I never heard it.
Yeah.
I never heard it.
Classic.
Big Sean was on it.
Was he on it?
Yeah, I think you're right. He is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Don't quote me. I'm pretty sure.
Now, the only thing I didn't like about it, it's sometimes it's just too much rapping. Like there's songs on there with no hooks, and it's just back to back rapping.
Straight bars, straight
Yeah.
verses, back to back ciphers and shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
You don't think that was intended?
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
Wu-Tang shit, like.
But I don't know. I'm at a point where like
You want like
I want to
structure,
hear
song structure?
songs. You know.
And he's good as
Yeah.
hell at that too.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, I was right. And Mozzie was on it too.
Oh yeah, Mozzie's verse was hard too.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the
There's
crazy.
no one giving him credit. Like I feel like
But I feel like
It's
at the same
crazy.
time, even though he had all these verses, like
Oh no! Did it fall on you?
yeah, my phone.
yeah, you gotta do a verse.
Nah, it's good because I was using
Hey,
it.
boy.
Oh, you good?
Nah, but even though he got all these like legendary ass verses, like I don't know, there's something about it that I don't know. It's like at the same time,
Doesn't let you accept it.
oh nah, maybe I need
You're
to
a
listen to
hater.
it again.
That's some
Right,
bullshit.
Petey? There's something about it, bro. Right?
Well, I know what it is for me.
Like you said, the hooks.
Yeah.
I think that's just maybe the same thing, and I just hadn't figured it out. It might be that.
Yeah.
But like the verses are dope. Like the features are fucking crazy. Jadakiss's verse, the game spit a crazy verse.
Yeah.
Shit, I thought the game was retired, bro.
Bro, he even on his verse, he even says like, "I just killed Russ on his own shit."
Mhm.
What?
After, like during it, or I think after.
So Russ put out this new album with all these artists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sean too.
Yeah.
Damn, he's still independent.
Yeah.
No,
He's
yeah.
no label still.
He has a distribution deal with
He has to because someone has to.
I think
forget
yeah.
who.
I don't think he does
I think he was
anymore.
signed to Columbia
He's still,
like early
he's still
on.
going independent and have a distribution.
I
just
think
now,
he's
so-
no. I think he's fully independent now.
With Interscope, maybe. Oh, maybe that.
That fool doesn't need anyone though, because, bro, this
I
this
thought-
fool does it all.
Yeah, he's on fuck with Roots.
I thought him doing shit with Absol. I thought he was gonna join TAE. That's what I thought.
You know what's crazy about his first album? His first album is the first album to be a full album with he did every single beat.
Oh, and was nominated,
He
right?
he mixed, mastered, engineered, produced, written, wrote, mixed everything, bro, on that whole
And
album.
he says, and he represents himself, right?
Yeah, and it went gold or something. Like
Yeah.
I think he was the first person to ever do that.
I
Yeah.
believe it. That's crazy, bro. That's some straight. Actually, that's good, man.
So he doesn't need anyone. That's the
Yeah,
crazy thing.
that's a good
Because he
sign
gets
for people,
100%
you know?
royalties. Like there's everything goes to
Yeah,
him.
he really put a lot of people on game with that.
Fool, yeah, and like there's videos of him talking about like him like with
Yeah, I did
TuneCore and everything, like DistroKid, like he breaks it down. He's like, bro, like he's like I googled this shit, like like I actually just looked it up. I didn't ask nobody for nothing. Like I just figured out how to do it, found out how to do it, cause I mean that's where he gets money from the stream,
He makes
cause he gets
100,000
100%
a month.
of royalties,
100,000 a month from streaming.
100,000 a month from stream.
Yeah.
It's not merch.
He probably
It's
make
not
more. From, he probably
shows.
could make more from touring.
For sure.
I feel like touring make more.
Yeah, and Russ, when he does a tour, he does never have no openers.
Yeah.
Never. Like he like because he's so like into himself, or he just wants to do everything on his own.
In the beginning.
He's been doing that since the beginning.
That's
Never had an
crazy,
opener,
bro.
bro. Never, because he wants the people that go to that show. He wants it to be his fans and his fans only.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the like it sells out, bro. Like he
That's
sold out the
crazy.
Staples Center.
Does he bring like artists though, like to when he has features for songs?
I don't know.
That'd be sick if he brings like if he did songs with artists.
I seen him early on when he did like, I seen him live early on when he did a show at the El Rey Theater. You've
Yeah.
been to the El Rey Theater?
Yeah.
Maybe it was like 300 people, right?
Yeah, I've been there before. That's about
He sold it out. That shit was dope. But it was just him. This who came out, did his show. Like that shit was sick. I seen Snow the Product there,
Mm-hmm.
and she was just like, she went there as like a regular person, bro. But that was before she was like that Right now, she's like on top of the game.
Is she?
Know the product? Yeah, they put her on the. They put her on. I think I don't know if it was Food Community or one of those foods. One of those foods pages. As the #1 Latin artist in Cali.
Is this good, dude? Is this?
Move the mouse.
What do you think about that?
Oh, shit. The bottom.
What you think about that, member?
Got distracted. I don't know what you said.
What do you think about Snow the product? There's no love out here or what?
Her hustle's fucking crazy for sure. Like, her toes
Evan, you
and
heard
all
of Snow the product?
that. Nah.
It's still going.
So how it go? Who's that?
Yeah, I think she's dope. But for me as a man, I can't really listen to females rapping.
It's dope what she's doing, like, and you like respect and
No, for sure.
Her hustle for sure. Like,
Everything. I think.
and her Spanish rap. She could rap in Spanish too.
Yeah.
I like that. I like people like rapping different languages and shit.
Yeah.
Or just do anything in different languages.
Nah, I guess she is the #1. She's past Lil G.
Yeah.
Cause she be doing like reggaeton and all that too, right?
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and that's like worldwide shit.
so who's like
And it's
your favorite?
sometimes it's like more than music, right? I feel like
Oh, for sure.
she has like a whole like social media following based off her life. Cause she be vlogging
She
and
was a
shit.
female, right? Like she's
And her whole
female?
yeah, she has a girlfriend. Yeah. But her whole like, cause I've watched her like come up, and her brother is the one that records everything. So her brother's her camera guy. So he shoots every single one of her videos.
That was dope or what?
Yeah. And they have a whole team. Like they had moved to a pad, and they would all just create merch out the pad, fucking and creating music
All in-house.
all in house.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah. That's what
Yeah.
we should do.
So who's your all-time female artist? Like best female artist?
All time best
Yeah.
female artist
Yeah.
in hip hop.
Yeah, whatever. In music.
In music.
Nah, let's say hip hop.
All right, let's say hip hop.
Let's say
Okay,
hip-hop.
all time favorite hip hop
Let's go.
woman.
That's a hard one.
I already know mine.
I don't know.
All
Nah,
time
low-key, I
favorite
don't know.
hip hop artist.
I got like a top 2.
You got yours?
Shit, I can't choose. I could think of 3 that I would like choose right now.
Let's go with top 2.
It's a hard one. I think I'm gonna go with Nicki Minaj. I'm not gonna lie.
For real? Nah, Nicki hard.
She has bars, fool.
For sure. Yeah. I remember.
Like as far as actual bars,
What? That whole Young Money.
there's
Cash
no one that
Money
be like
shit,
flowing
that
bars like that. Like how she'd be flowing bars.
Yeah, she's dope.
I didn't like her in okay, I liked her in the beginning when she was underground. And then when she got too big, I stopped liking her.
It became too like yeah.
And then after a while, I'm like, you know what? She's actually really dope.
No, yeah.
I'm
When
tripping.
she be having some dope fucking verses
Yeah.
where she kills.
Yeah.
For me, it's like Lady of Rage, Queen Latifah, or like I like Velda Wonder too. Velda
You're
Wonder.
saying one person. Why you say
Fuck it, I'm gonna just say it all. At this point,
of all time you're gonna put Velda Wonder?
fucks with Velda Wonder. She
Name
like
5 songs right now, bro.
Yeah.
Name
I
one.
like her music. Like
Name
that.
one song of hers.
Off the top, I can't say. I love the movement though. I love the song.
The move. What we're talking about, you said the #1 hip hop woman of all time.
Of mine, of my opinion.
That's why, but what song do you like by her? We're talking about of all time.
Nah.
You have a crush on her.
This guy don't have an answer and he's
Oh
trying
boy,
to
got a crush on Velda Wonder. That's her, my boy.
name a song of the product song.
I
Brought
don't.
her up.
I didn't. You said #1 favorite. I said Nicki
Alright,
Minaj.
so what? Just say.
A
your
Nicki,
favorite.
a Nicki Minaj song?
Yeah.
You can't do it either, bro.
You know that one.
You just, you know, you're just acting childish.
That's true. I can't even think of one.
We don't listen to
Alright,
female
your turn,
rappers.
your turn, Peter.
I don't have.
Bees in the trap.
Come on, man.
Bees in the trap.
There you go.
Beats in the trap. I like Trina.
Okay. Yes. Hell yeah, Petey ratchet as fuck.
Hell yeah.
That's right.
She's crazy.
Reality, bro.
She's crazy.
The baddest.
She's the baddest.
That's
dude.
right. That's right, Petey. What
I
about
don't
you,
know.
Evan?
That's what I'm thinking.
What's up?
That's what I'm thinking.
That was a Snooki. That's
Nah, it
sound
would
good.
be fucking shit.
Man.
It'd probably be a tie, dude,
Tie between who?
between Lauryn Hill and Erykah Badu.
That's right.
One of those two.
Damn, I can't believe we didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I was gonna say Lauryn Hill too, but
Lauryn Hill, cause she could rap so hard, dude,
Sure.
and she
Yeah.
can sing really beautiful.
yeah,
Erykah Badu, she's just fine.
She can kind of do both too as well, you know. She sings more than raps though.
yeah.
I think my favorite female artist of all time.
Female artist, man. Man, I know, man.
It always has to end with man, doesn't it?
All
But
right, new topic.
new topic.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
What's the newest album the last one you heard, or the newest
Last
one
one you heard or liked?
newest shit you heard?
Let me go through my phone real quick. Styles P and Havoc's new album.
Did you drop some new shit? That's crazy.
I'm jamming that.
Song.
Trump,
Yeah, so.
Trump 2, Nas Magic.
I mean, we listening to a bunch of
Yeah, that Nas album was it though?
Sorry. This who got me here. Sorry, bro.
Real Cheese new album. I'm still bumping that.
so it's like,
Silk Sonic's album.
damn, that's some, hey, that's enough, PD.
This is big name report.
I listen to music.
Nah, this who listens to music.
I like that.
So what about you guys?
To be honest, the last album I heard, the newest shit I heard was the Swifty Blue. I heard his new project.
What was that?
Shit, let me
Back like I never left.
Yeah,
I think that's what it's called.
yeah, that one. That shit was like 20 songs.
Yeah, that's just too long.
Was it good though?
You like it?
I listened through the whole shit while I was at work.
Or did you like it?
There was like two songs that was like heavy on the fucking like.
My boy was on
Daniel
the-
banging and shit. For
Yeah,
sure. Like,
yeah.
I was like, god damn, like the feature though. Like Swifty kind of pulls it off.
To me, it feels rushed, and there's some songs where it's just like he wasn't even trying. Like that's my problem with him. Period. Like, I feel like he doesn't try hard enough, and he just
Who's the other dude? Is it Chinto Ranas or
yeah. Whatever.
he go crazy. He
Yeah.
hard as fuck.
He's dope
I fucks with him.
I thought he was dope.
from Sacramento, right?
Yeah, or Jalisco too. There's some fool called Jalisco, like from his little camp. Like, he go crazy.
Yeah, he raps in Spanish too, huh?
Yeah, he hard.
Yeah. Swifty Blues.
What are you listening to right now, Evan?
Shit, I'm trying to think. I don't think the last thing I listened to, I don't think it was hip hop. I think it was like something else, bro.
What was
like,
it, huh?
It was this band called Divino. Fuck, I forgot, dude. Divino something, bro. But it just sounds like psychedelic band from Chicago. Yeah.
How do you feel about rock music and like where it is, and how
Right now?
hip hop just took over the whole shit? And
Yeah, I think rock is dead right now, but
I think it's gonna make a big comeback.
yeah, I think it's underground right now. I think it's where hip hop was when hip hop was
That's what I'm
underground.
saying.
Yeah,
And eventually,
it comes back to the
that shit's
underground.
just gonna come out like
Yeah, probably 10, 15 more years.
yeah, because hip hop is just becoming so mainstream. People
Yeah,
are
they're
gonna
trying to
get
become
tired of
rock,
it,
too.
and they want to hear like what's the new shit that nobody's listened to, and that's rock music.
Do you think 30 years from now, hip hop will still
Be alive.
exist in the sense of like, you know how it keeps changing?
Yeah,
And, like, would
It's
it still
forever
be?
gonna be changing.
I think so.
It's forever gonna be evolving and changing.
Yeah, I think it's always gonna be a thing, but I don't think it's gonna be the sound the same. Like for example, like you know how we listen to Temptations or
Yeah,
the Chai Lights, those are oldies.
yeah,
Boom bap shit, 90s hip hop is gonna be like that 10, 15 years from now. It's oldies.
I mean, it is already.
Yeah.
People consider it old school rap.
You know, like Run DMC shit. You know.
That's what I think old school rap is.
Yeah.
But people
said
say
it.
like Pac is old school rap.
Yeah.
It's like what?
Like Cool G rap?
Yeah. Oh, Cool J. That's what I consider like.
To me,
old
like
school rap,
old school rap is like like that.
Yeah, like 80s shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like I
Like
said
the
a hit,
beginning,
hop,
beginning.
a hit it to the hip hop.
Right.
You know? Right.
Or that fool Dolomite. That one comedian.
Yeah,
Fool. Have you guys seen that movie?
yeah.
Yeah,
That movie's
Dolomite.
fucking
My
sick.
name is Dolomite.
Dope ass movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your guys' favorite hip hop movie like that involves like a hip hop artist?
I think 8 Mile.
Well,
Yeah.
Wow. Damn. That's a good one.
And Get Rich or Die Trying too.
for real, Get Rich or Die Trying.
That shit was crazy.
It's up there for sure. I like that DMX one with Jet Li.
Oh, oh yeah.
What's that shit called now?
Credit to the grave.
Credit to the
Yeah.
The soundtrack was good.
That shit
Yeah.
hard.
Go
What
Sleep
else?
is on there.
Shit, I'm trying to think.
I like Drumline. I like ATL. All that shit.
ATL.
Oh yeah, ATL, Drumline.
Hustle Flow. Hustle and Flow hard as fuck.
Hustle and
Oh,
Flow.
Hustle and Flow is dope.
But with
The Wash. Whew, there's just too many.
The Wash.
Every time- Which one's that one?
What's that?
He had a little R.I.P. Little Saint. So you got served. The movie you got served
Oh, you're right.
with a little kid, Little Saint.
That's it.
That shit,
You got served.
You don't have Asher?
Yeah, third hand smoke. Yeah, you start hitting that blunt.
You wanna hit it?
Nah, I'm good, bro. Thank you. That shit, boy. I can't. I quit smoking tobacco. I don't smoke tobacco no more.
No, this one.
I can't. That's why I have this one. That shit. Because it's not tobacco.
You first want to talk about comedy?
Nah.
Music comedy.
Yo.
I'm just kidding.
Honestly, I think we can wrap it up right there. We did like a cool little hour.
Yeah, for sure.
For
And we're
sure.
up.
How you spells?
12 Notes Podcast.
2022.
Check us out on
Check us
YouTube.
out. Like, comment, subscribe. All that bullshit. Share it.
Let us know if you like this setup where
Yeah.
it's like a lot more people
Yeah.
and we have a conversation and
Like it.
topics to talk about.
For sure. Peace.
Alright, guys. Look.